Hi, you guys. Welcome back for our daily practice questions. It is day 273, and as always, I like to first start with my introduction and disclaimer before getting started with our questions for today. So, for those of you who are familiar with me, hey y'all. For those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Dr. Brittany Weinstock, a family nurse practitioner and the founder and CEO of the Nursing Studio. I provide resources, tools, review courses, review videos, review books, digital flashcards, Q banks, one on one sessions, and more to assist nurses as well as nurse practitioners with success on their boards as well as in practice. I've been doing this since 2015, assisting nurses and nurse practitioners internationally with exam success. But y'all know my disclaimer and reminders that we know there's no absolutes in medicine. We treat on a patient by patient basis, and any of the questions that you see here, I have designed and created based on the current guidelines that are being tested on the ANCC as well as AANP exam. Now, any of my videos where I'm teaching on things that we currently do in practice, I will always say that so there's no confusion. With that being said, let's get into question number one for today. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you're not missing any of my videos. And if you would like to gain access to my NP Test Success Toolkit, it is free and linked in the description. My website is also linked in the description and houses all the resources that I offer. And I always like to direct y'all to my business profile by simply going to Google and searching The Nursing Studio. It will bring you here where you can find my contact number, my link to my website, as well as testimonials from previous review students. All right, y'all, question number one. A patient refuses a recommended blood transfusion for religious reasons. The NP respects the patient's choice and documents the discussion. Which ethical principle does this demonstrate? Is it A, autonomy, B, beneficence, C, justice, or D, fidelity? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, y'all. All right, I always recommend reading the stem of the question first, as it allows you to slow down to ensure you're answering what is being asked of you. So here, the stem of the question states, which ethical principle does this demonstrate? So let's see what we're talking about. We have a patient that refuses a recommended blood transfusion for religious reasons. The NP respects this as the patient's choice and documents the discussion. This is classic for autonomy, that free will and the patient being able to be fully hands-on to their decision making. Question number two. A nurse practitioner explains to a patient that a new medication may cause dizziness and fatigue, even though the patient insists they don't want to hear about the side effects. Which ethical principle is being upheld? Is it A, non maleficence? Is it B, veracity? Is it C, fidelity? Or is it D, justice? Take a moment and tell me what you got, y'all. All right, stem of the question, which ethical principle is being upheld? So, a nurse practitioner is explaining to a patient that a new medication may cause dizziness and fatigue, even though the patient insists they don't want to hear about this. This is B, veracity. It's truthfulness. It's full disclosure and truthfulness, okay? Veracity. And then lastly, question number three. A patient asks the NP to call with lab results within 48 hours. The NP agrees and follows through as promised. This is an example of which ethical principle? Is it A, beneficence, B, fidelity, C, justice, or D, non maleficence? Take a moment and tell me what you got. The stem of the question here, this is an example of which ethical principle. So we have a patient that asks the nurse practitioner to call with lab results within 48 hours, and the NP agrees and follows through as promised. This is B, fidelity, that loyalty, that faithfulness, doing as you say you will do. All right, y'all. I hope you found this helpful. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with whoever you may think may find this beneficial as well. But y'all know what to do. Y'all make sure y'all meet me back here. And if you need any of the resources that I offer, feel free to reach out to the Nursing Studio by giving us a call at 803 400 6864. You can also shoot a text message to this number or shoot us an email. And as always, all of the resources that I offer are linked to the bio of this channel, including my website. And as I mentioned previously, my website is also linked in the description of this video. All right, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Y'all make sure y'all meet me back here. Happy studying. Bye, y'all.